I have neither silver nor gold, but I bring with me the most precious thing given to me. I prefer a church which is bruised, hurting and dirty because it has been out on the streets, rather than a church which is unhealthy from being confined and from clinging to its own security. The world is polarized, the middle class becomes smaller, the polarization makes the difference between rich and the poor big. This is true. You pray for the hungry, then you feed them. That's how prayer works. Poverty is part of the natural condition, and that is bad enough, but my task is to prevent the aggravation of this condition. The great biblical tradition enjoins on all peoples the duty to hear the voice of the poor. It bids us break the bonds of injustice and oppression which give rise to glaring, and indeed scandalous, social inequalities. God chooses the Pope, and God also made men and women different. This is God's way, the way of humility. It is the way of Jesus. There is no other, and there can be no humility without humiliation. There is nothing the church can do except try to educate people to become good consumers. Let Jesus preach to you, and let Jesus heal you. We are all wounded, everyone. I'm the type of human who is interested most in the truth. God gave me a healthy love for the truth. The Lord is always there waiting to give us His love. It is an amazing thing, one which never ceases to surprise us. In our families, we learn to love and to recognize the dignity of all, especially of the elderly. How I wish everyone had decent work. It is essential for human dignity. To change the world, we must be good to those who cannot repay us. God is not a divine being or a magician, but the Creator who brought everything to life. There is no cross, big or small, in our life which the Lord does not share with us. Do I pray that the Lord gives me the desire to do His will, or do I look for compromises because I'm afraid of God's will? In the face of so many wounds that hurt us and could lead to a hardness of heart, we are called to dive into the sea of prayer, which is the sea of the boundless love of God, in order to experience His tenderness. I cannot live without people. I need to live my life with others.